Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Hunter x Hunter, episode 95. Last time, the date with Palm, Killua getting his senses about him, pulling out that needle, and now we're getting into Morel and Knuckle versus Cheetu. See how that goes. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon to get so many episodes ahead. Month ahead at least, possibly more. Check it out. Hope you enjoy. Let's go.
どうやら俺を軽気で待ってたみたいだけどおい肉様返り討ちだね反撃すらできずに死んでいくよあんたたち
そうかあすげえ軽いぜそんなパンチじゃ何万発弾こうが俺たちは殺せ
Well, then I will. A few million times.
知ってるよそれ痩せ我慢って言うんだ言っとくけどまだ本気じゃないぜ
Yeah, how can you fight somebody this fast?
Yeah. You need like a net or something.
こいつもびっくり正確に俺の顔面めがけて攻撃してきたさっきは目で俺の動きを追うことさえできなかったはず当てずっぽうあいつも明らかに俺の動きを補足して指導しているあってまだ1分かそこらその短時間で合わせてきたってことか
They gotta predict his movements.
昨日の練習とはまるで違う面白いなぶりがいがあるってもんさ
Shit. Yeah, I don't even like. Yeah, it's too bad you couldn't just like trap him in that, whatever that room that they go to from that little like hole, and then just like throw a bomb in there or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gas it up, hotbox it.
Just leave him in there for a few weeks till he starts.
Yeah, till he settles down.
Because he's just too fast. Like even though these guys are really fast, it's just too fast. Grudge X and X Dread.
身体能力の差は歴然何で埋める気 10頭数
I love how the show asks, how are you gonna compensate? Like, that's exactly what we're asking. We're like literally 300 times older than you, man.
何か周りを覆ってる煙ガスか毒それとも催眠いや奴らもなこれも何かの能力か
怖いな逃げてもいいんだぜ
I love the mind games immediately.
Yeah.
Huh, what are you, scared?
煙に乗じて攻撃する気かまあお手並み拝見しよっかなそば来た
What?
ひょっとすると体固まるだ
Mmm.
同じ相手に何度も通用することじゃねえが一発で十分
Now he's got
全然痛くね不意をつかれたのは認めるけどダメージなんてほとんどない
favorite little guy.
なんだこれ
さあなんだろうな
時間です。利息がつきます。
答え
Disappears.
今度は怒りで周りがお前をこかすのなんざ超簡単
And then they just disappear.
消えたどこだ
He's a TikTok kid. His attention span is about as fast as he is.
He's gonna try and attack this thing.
どんな能力でも緩急ちぎればいいんだよ
The animation all of a sudden. Damn! The thing is just as fast.
Yeah.
ポットクリーンがついていれば大まかな位置は分かります追っかけて速攻
And it's just adding interest.
けどあれってお前から離れすぎたら効
Ooh.
果がないんだろ。のカウントは止まります。
But it'll
消
stay.
えはしないっす。
Mmm.
俺が接近すれば動き出しますし、
That's cool.
あれなら取り立てんに変わらなくても楽勝っす。もう奴のバカたれが。
Yeah.
たとえ球種が分かっても俺たちじゃ問題なんだろうが、あとはあいつと相性のいい術者に任せりゃいい。そうっすね。ゴンたちの方に。
Oh, it's good. At least they can track him.
Yeah.
It's too bad they couldn't have already done that, add that on to like all the other people.
こいつ全然振り切れねえ。早いだけじゃ通用しない。
It just keeps.
これがねえか。スピード以外の力がいる。
Oh, he's in there.
ここにカイトがいる。もうお前たちの知っている彼ではないぞ。
大丈夫。絶対俺たちが直してみせる。
ホテルラフレシエで以上のダメージを敵に与えると、そいつをここに閉じ込めることができる。死んでも一部でも。
His eye.
俺の目がやられたのはこれか。
カゴから出ると元の大きさに戻る。用心してくれ。念は使えないな。それ
Can't
で
use
も
it.
手強い。
It's so freaky.
The scars, like, why?
カイト。
おそ
Oh.
らく兵隊槍の訓練に利用されていたんだと思う。近づくやつを機械的に攻撃してくる。
It's fucked up. Did you not hear what they just said?
カイト。もう大丈夫。大丈夫だよ。あの時以来だね。カイトに殴られるの。あれは痛かったな。
いいのか。このままやらせておいてゴンの念でのガードはできてないんだろう。
大丈夫。ゴンなら気づくよ。もしかしたらもう分かってるかもしれない。その上で
反射が避けようとか防ごうとするとこを力ずくで抑えて、わざと攻撃を食らってる感じだ。
マジか。いくら機械的に決められた動きとは、今のゴンが数分やそこらでカンパできるようなレベルじゃねえはずだ。
きっと他にどうしていいかわからないんだ。俺たちが作り出した目の前の現実。次は右、次も、そして左。フェイントを入れて本当に機械みたいだ。カイトはこんなに弱くない。カイトの拳はもっと痛い。 ごめんねカイト。俺たちのせいでこんな。少し休んでいいよ。あとは俺たちに任せて。
レベル2。ゴンには見えてねえだろうが、カイトに触れると発動するようだ。クリアするにはかなり高度な戦闘技術が必要。カイト自身の念は俺の能力で封じてあるから。あれはカイトを操っている者の念能力。気をつけろよ。もう一度触れる。攻撃してくる。
どうすれば、どうやって止めたの？
相応の深手を彼に与えた。動えなかったとはいえすまない。近づかなければあっちから仕掛けてくる。
もうちょっと待ってて。
He's so angry.
戻す。キルはあいつは俺一人でやる。
Better hit the gym again.
Where do you think he's going?
キルア、お前を見た時も感じたが、お前ら二人期間で何をしたんだ？
俺たちは別に何かしたのは相手の方さ。
What a killer line to end it on. That was
Wow.
sick. That scene is so good, man. That scene is so powerful.
It's sad.
And I love how they kick up the animation just for like this. Just like it's barely a fight, you know? It's not you wouldn't really classify it as a fight.
No.
But like just this the sketchy animation, but even just the character models just look really good. There's extra effort played to like keeping everything really strongly outlined and everything. Visually, it's just such a good scene, and
Just like, yeah, it's just
and
sad.
emotionally.
Like, yeah, and that it's like it's not even Kite, you know. And now Gon wants to go after Pitou. And then yeah, this also sucks.
he wants to kill Pitou.
Yeah, he wants to kill Pitou. And I imagine for Kilo as well, it's just a sucky situation because, you know, maybe things could have been different if he hadn't had that thing in his head or whatever, and like you never know how things could have ended up somewhere along the line or whatever.
Like maybe if they could have controlled themselves and like assisted Kite. Pitou's just born.
Yeah.
You know, like if Kite is like stronger than is about as strong as like Nav or Morel or around there, like these really strong fighters. Like they said that Kite that Knuckle was almost as strong as Kite.
Yeah.
And yeah, so. You know, maybe if they were more prepared, yeah, it's just the regrets of it all, like thinking of what could I have done.
And even though, like, they probably wouldn't have been able to.
Probably not.
But
Probably not.
But it's like the fact that like the characters just don't know, you know.
And I think with Killua, the reason he's so saddened by seeing Gon like that is just that like these last few weeks with Gon have really like he's been thinking more and more what Gon means to him, and yeah, Gon is like his light. Like when he woke up after taking him away and everything, he's like, Gon was still so, gung-ho about it all. And like, yeah, we'll get him back. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
And, you know, it'll be great. I know he's alive. We'll do what we can and we'll do it. It's just like to Killua, Gon is such an inspiration and such a light of his life. And like to see him so depressed and angry and corrupted, like seeing that thing that's so pure corrupted like this is
And especially since
torture.
they even already warned him, like, oh no, he's like completely under the enemy control, and then Gon's like, oh, that's totally fine, and then he sees the extent of it, and he's just like, this is the worst thing. Like he's more mad than if they were like, Gon, we found him, he's dead, you know. it's just on another level.
But maybe they can fix him. We don't know about Pitou's
Maybe.
stuff.
I'm not sure about that, but I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out. And I love that. What did you guys do while we were gone? We didn't do anything. Our enemies did.
Yeah, that's a good line. A few
weeks later, time skip. 29 days.
29日が過ぎた。
本当にいいのかよ。二人を同行させてもじいさんとの約束を破ることになるぜ。
Palm in the background.
あの選抜 NGL へ行くものを決めたので、我々が向かう先は東ゴル島共和国ですか。
へりくつにしか聞こえないけどな。
それでは連れて行くのをやめますか。
いや、奴らはもう立派な虎だ。少なくともてめえの尻拭いは。
They needed to lose to get stronger.
ゴンの方はどうでしょうか。あの時の動きと気迫、確かに目を見張りましたが、以降のゴンには全く覇気が感じられません。
It's just the way he is.
でも集中力不足は歴然です。能力の上下にかなりのムラがあると思う。
その村に安定した法則があるのさ。奴が本領を発揮するのは本番土壇場。ここ数週間のやる気のなさ、むしろバネ
And he gets all riled up.
じっくり溜め込んでるってことよ。憎き仇と相対した時、全てをぶつけるためにすぐにわかるさ。
We will.
明日にはゴンの念が復活するし、敵も目前だ。
ことがあるのでしょうか。今日もディーゴ総帥自らが10日後に首都ペイジンで開催される建国記念大会への国民全員参加を強く呼びかけましたが、
限りなく 100% に近い国民を徴収するのは異例中の異例ですね。もしかしたら別の何かから目をそらさせるための要
You have no idea how much it is meant to distract from some other matter.
目覚めたものをどう使うかはわからないが、99% のその選別で死に至る。その前に絶対阻止する。リミットは10日間。
ところで、じいさんは何してんの？
すでに東ゴル島内に潜伏しているとメールがあったが、それ以来音信不通だ。
もしかしてもうやられてんじゃないの？
事前の打ち合わせでは今日中に連絡がなければそう判断して行動しようと思っている。
That's him right now.
I love how Nav just.
噂をすれば会長からです。
I love how Nav just was not phased. Like he's just like, if he doesn't contact us, but he will.
すべてお見通しです。あなたたち二人が来ることも。モラウさんの血もね。
二人ずつ3手に分かれて護衛軍を王から引き上がってくれ。結構は大会前夜0時ジャスト。
Oh God.
すごく耳のじじいより。
The sharp-eared. Where is he?
That's cool. I like that he already knows everything and that he because he knows that like someone's gonna get sacrificed basically, so and he needs all of them and they're just gonna have to split up and like they get to decide and they have to lure the guards away and that's just kind of
Yes.
see what happens.
Yeah.
See who can.
So each of them's taking a guard, and it's he will take the king.
They're splitting into 3 pairs.
Yeah.
And then he's taking on the king.
Right.
So yeah. So.
それじゃあ俺様は消えるとするか。じゃあまたな。
So cute.
There we go.
さあ、これで元通り念は使えるぜ。試してみろよ。
ゴン、あいにくだが俺はまだお前を認めてねえぜ。お前の覚悟を見せてもらおうか。俺をカイトの敵だと思っている。
Just kills him.
受けた一発なら今すぐ代わりのハンターを呼ぶ。
たく師匠も人が悪いぜ。とっくに認めてるくせによ。
He was the one talking to him like, oh, he's.
おめえのジャジャンケン。
本気でいいの？
ふざけんな。少しでも手加減したらてめえは不合格だ。
分かった。
It's just immediately like, oh shit. Better watch out.
Oh shit.
GON もう十分だろおっさん
Sweating.
キルはサンキューごめんなさいモラオさん本当に殺しちゃうとこだった
And then we wouldn't have been able to split into pairs. Or I would have been put with Palm or something. This would have been really bad. That's crazy.
ここからは別行動だ。それぞれのやり方で指令を全うしよう。ゴンとキルアは望み通り、ネフェルピトー、ナックルとシュートはモントゥトゥユピーってやつ担当で、俺とノブはシャウアプフを。健闘を祈る。
かくして最終決戦への準備は整った。その日
Okay.
は残り10日。
10 days.
Yeah. Bam, bam, bam.
What'd you think of that episode?
That was a really good episode.
That was a nice one.
Yeah. This one, the last one, and the one before, they've all felt so long. I don't know if that's just because there's like half the episode was one thing, half the episode was another thing, and there's just like a lot happening.
It's kind of a Game of Thrones-y effect where like it's multiple locations, multiple storylines, multiple perspectives per episode.
Yeah, because like the few before that we watched in the last session, like there was a lot going on, but it was more like in the way of like there was just like so much new information, and now there's not really that much new information, but it's just like still just packed.
Yeah.
With this, we kind of already talked about the scene with Kite and how it's just devastating, and then I love this at the end here, and it goes just like, yeah, sorry, I was actually gonna kill you, and it's like, I just love when he got all serious about it, and then Morel's just like,
oh shit, maybe this wasn't a good idea, can I back out?
Sees that look on his face, he's like, that's all I needed to see, I'm sorry.
This shot of Gon is like actually legendary, like this of him. This is serial killer Gon. This is like all the shit we've been talking about how he is just like fiercely loyal, but in like a kind of a dangerous way.
Yeah.
This is kind of what that means.
Mess with it. Attack me as if I'm this person. He's just
Say
like,
no more.
just like immediately replaces you with the person and will kill you immediately. He's not messing around.
Yeah, the light literally leaves his eyes. He's like, it's just. I love that they don't. That shows like the light leaves his eyes. 'Cause usually that's like a sign of unconsciousness or death in anime when they take like the little shiny part out of their eyes. And so you can imagine, because we just saw this like his eyes closed. He's thinking of this, and then it zooms out and his eyes are open, but there's no light in them anymore. So you can imagine he's just thinking that's all he's seeing. All he's seeing are just these images of Kite, the person that he loved and that he lost, the things that were taken from him, what the suffering he's going through right now, Pitou's face. It's just like everything. What we just saw, those little flashes are just playing over and over again, and that's what he's actually seeing. That's why his eyes are like dark like that. It's just such a good detail. Not just because it makes him look scarier, but because it implies what he's really thinking. Yeah, and that whole scene, and how he didn't even need to do it. Like just showing, just that showing that he could do that was enough, and that he didn't even need to actually do it.
Yeah, that was nice.
And they get Pitou. They get Pitou, and who else got which? To refresh. Knuckle and Shoot get Mentutu.
Yeah, I'm interested in.
And they get Shia Poof with Palm, I guess. To tag along.
Yeah, it's an interesting. I'm not. Yeah, because we didn't actually get to see Knuckle and Shoot working together at all. So I'll be interested to see how that goes. And yeah, it sucks that they got the one that can fly. So it makes it a little bit harder to like capture him into a pit if he can fly.
Yeah, I think that they chose him because he's the most like tricky one, you know, like they kind of know what she does.
Yeah.
Roughly speaking.
Well,
maybe, they have Kite being controlled and stuff like that. Like, so they have a better idea of what she can do based on Kite. So Gon and Killua, and obviously Gon and Killua want to fight her. And then Knuckle and Shoot fighting Yuppie.
Yeah.
I guess just because I don't know, he's really strong, but maybe their abilities to like contain can like help with that, because he seems to be like maybe the most destructively powerful.
Or maybe because he wouldn't be worried about getting a hit landed on him. So if they can like hit him enough, then they can capture him, and they can take away his
nen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if he's like big, brutish, strong guy, maybe it's a better fit for them, and then they don't know anything about this guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Or maybe they know a little bit based on what Colt said, but I don't think they know, like, Colt, I don't think saw their powers. He just saw them kind of hanging around. But, and then obviously Netero and the King. And Netero looks so much more serious and different now that he's cut his hair.
Yeah.
Like, his eyebrows were like super
he
super
looked like
long.
this like super like
his
nice
beard
old
was like
man. Now
curly and everything, and now he looks hardcore.
Yep.
Very exciting stuff. Leave a like and subscribe. Moving on to the next one. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye. Check out Patreon.